everybody. You're watching Suzette Speaks TV. I'm doing what I love to do, which is to come to you each and every Saturday and to have an interesting conversation with a unique woman from our community. For those who don't know me, I am a women's empowerment specialist. Did you know they specialize in that? Absolutely. I love women. I love encouraging them to be their bigger selves. I happen to also be an attorney and a TV host, and I do events throughout Florida called the Speak Women's Empowerment Events. They stand for sisterhood, purpose, empowerment, authenticity, knowledge. Now you know, check us out on Eventbrite. But more importantly, today, we are coming to you with another interesting and fabulous woman. We are sitting in a beautiful restaurant. I got to give a shout out to our sponsor here. Our restaurant today is Fritay Kreyol. Shout out to all my people in North Miami, all my Haitians Americans. We're going to sample some good food from Fritay Kreyol. They got it smelling good in here. And it's just a conversation, you guys. Make sure you comment, like, and share. So my special guest today is none other than a singer-songwriter who's been on tour all over the world with the likes of Kimani Marley, that is Bob Marley's son, and many others. Can you help me make her feel welcome, you guys? Welcome none other than Miss Debra German. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, clap it up, clap it up. Yes, yes. From the Peanut Gallery. We just took over their restaurant, you guys. I hope you guys understand how serious this is. Thank you for the full camera setup. We have special guests who are helping us record today. So I love what we got going on. But again, it's about you. Please like, comment, and share. So Miss Debra,
yes, ma'am.
how you doing?
I'm doing
all right. Wendy, you didn't pay me for that, but
she did
like I said, I love just chatting, guys. This is really just kind of relaxed vibe. What we like doing on a Saturday. Chilling with your girl. In full disclosure, I've met Debra several times throughout the South Florida community here in Miami. She's always at a show. I'm always emceeing a show.
Right.
But we never really sat down. So this is really brand new for me as well, getting to know more about her. Yeah. So Debra,
what's up?
how you doing?
I'm doing well. First off, thanks for having me, Suzette.
Of
course. It is an honor. I really, really appreciate it.
I'm grateful because, like I said, I like watching women. Sometimes I might consider myself like an Instagram stalker because there's so many women out there that I really admire. Aww. And I sometimes reach out to them and they say yes. And I'm like, yo, your life is fabulous. Aww. Come sit down and chat. So, Deb, tell me about what you do.
All right, so I'm a singer, songwriter, songwriting right now. I tour with Kimani Marley. Of course, again, like she said, that's Bob Marley's son. And I also back up several other artists when they do come in town. So
you got a name drop. This is the name drop.
See, and I told her I should have wrote this down because I'm gonna forget. When you're on, when
the lights, camera, and action, it feels kind of
so Tony Rebel
was
okay,
cool.
Nadine Sutherland.
I love her. For those who are reggae music lovers, you'll know these folks. Nadine Sutherland, yes.
Wayne Wonder.
Oh,
yeah, because
cool.
you were at that show.
Yes, I was at that show, and you was jamming. You was jamming at that show. So I really love to find women who have different journeys in life, and this one is unique because not everybody gets to be on the road, and not everybody gets to do music. I know there are a lot of women out there who are creatives, particularly in music, but they don't pursue it. Tell me about some of your background and what gave you your love for music and let you know that this is something that you wanted to actually make a career.
Okay, well, let's start here. Music is in my blood. My father, he was a DJ.
Yes.
In Jamaica, they call him a sound boy.
Sound boy. Okay. So he was on the ones and twos when you were little.
Yeah, when I was little.
Yeah.
My mother was a church woman, so she sang in church, of course.
I love it.
When I was 6 years old, I guess my mother discovered that I had a love for music because she was working with a patient, and she had a piano, and I would go on the piano and try to air out some of the music. And when she realized that, she signed me up for piano lessons. So I've been playing piano since I was 6.
Yes, go mommy. So you always had that in you. So I love that fact that church woman meets DJ sound clasher. I don't know what to say, good girl, bad boy. I'm not going to judge daddy, but that's wonderful. So you basically have music in your ear from you were young.
Yeah.
What kind of music did they play for you when you were younger?
Well, of course, because my father was a sound boy, I would hear a lot of reggae.
Like what? Like for those who know reggae, what would be this would be nostalgic?
Like some Dennis Brown, some Bob Marley. Oh. You would hear Gregory Isaac. You would hear dancehall as well, Shabba.
Shabba Rankin. Okay. So you got exposed really young.
Yeah,
Gucci
yeah,
Banton,
yeah.
of course, and many others. So tell me about how you decided to sing. Like when you play piano from 6.
Right.
So when did you know you had a voice?
A voice. That's a really good question. I was always singing in church. I started in church, of course. So I started singing in church, and when
Had
I
your
went
little solos? How you,
I did, and I was shy, but I did not back down.
Wonderful, wonderful. So pivot to growing up, seeing your father play. Did he take you out to play when he went to clubs and stuff?
No.
Okay, just
but there
curious.
were house parties, and I was there, and I love to dance as well. That's another thing.
So you were in the middle of the grown folks. Hey, hey, learning all kinds of stuff.
Right. Yes, I was.
So you were born in LA. But moved and grew up in Florida,
Right.
South Florida to be specific.
Right.
So did you study music in college, or how did you hone your craft?
Okay, so I did not study music in college. My major was business. However,
really?
I did dance in college and high school as well. So music is just runs through me.
That rhythmic,
Yeah, it runs
So
through
you was
me.
into it. So right now you are frequently on the road. Guys, check out her Instagram, Debra DEBRA _German, because she's always out and about. And I'm like, how does one connect with a Kimani Marley being Bob Marley's son, to say, how long have you been working with him now?
It's going on 5 years now.
Wow. So how did you even start that relationship to say, this is, I can do this. I can be your backup singer and be on the road with you. How does one get to apply to tour with Kimani Marley?
Well, let's just say it was destined. It was God did this, because it wasn't something that I tried out for or anything. So I was at Plug and Play. That's at the Gardens, which I'll be performing there tomorrow in Lauderdale.
Nice.
So they have Plug and Plays on Wednesday. That was a few years ago, and I just decided, well, let me go up and sing a song. I was shy. I wasn't pursuing music professionally or anything, and it just so happened to be, they say right place at the right time.
Yeah.
The right person was there, and they heard me.
Wow.
And they also saw me dance as well, so they know I had the ability to dance and sing. So they say, they came to me
Afterwards,
later and asked me in the long run if I
Yeah.
wanted to tour with, if I was interested in touring with Kimani Marley.
Wow.
Surprisingly, at first I said no.
Why? What was the
I was
first
fearful.
no about? Yeah.
I was fearful,
like
because
so many of us. Yeah.
I had my 9-to-5 job. That's stable. I'm going into the unknown. However, I was unhappy with my job.
Yeah.
Every minute
Sound
I was
familiar?
singing.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm at my job, but I'm singing, I'm dancing,
I'm
doing my
singing.
thing.
My boss is like, Debra, you have a very nice voice, but can you please stop singing? And I say, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'll stop singing. And
Yeah.
a few minutes later, I'm singing again.
Oh, so there was something there. There was always something there. So many of you can relate, I'm sure, that you have to pay your bills and you go into a certain field with a certain amount, well, I don't know if we could call it security anymore, but a feeling of typical and what is expected in terms of a career path. But there's something else knocking on the door of your heart. There's something else out there that's pulling you. And you say to yourself, okay, so what got you to the yes? What got you to the, nah, I got my job, I'm cool, to, okay, sure, I'm going to take this?
Just being, not being happy.
Yeah? So that was enough? You were
That
like,
was it,
you know what?
because-
They might not ask me again, and I'm going to go.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I
Did
was,
you call them back, or did they ask you twice?
He asked me again. So, like I said, at first I said no, but I was very unhappy, and I've been praying to God. Oh, I need a change.
I see the food is almost ready. Can we get the food? I'm looking at it at the counter
Me
of my
too.
eye, guys. The smell is overwhelming me. Again, we're at Fritay Kreyol. Let me just get them a quick shout out for having us. They're at 12750. Thank you. Look at that.
That is beautiful.
Hold it. Y'all look at it. Smell it through the screen. Smell. What? That looks so good, guys. Oh my gosh. If you don't know me yet, you know I like to eat. Ooh, Jesus. Hey. All right, you got me though. I didn't waste the important stuff. A little gravy, guys. Don't worry, we're fine. You know it's real. So
Thank
we
you.
got food care of Fritay Kreyol. There's a Haitian American restaurant, you guys, in North Miami, 12750 West Dixie Highway, North Miami, Florida 33161. We got the rice, guys. I'm supposed to be low carb in it, but I'm gonna eat this rice right here. If you guys don't know, if you've never tried, this is the Haitian, what they call black rice. Am I right? Yes.
Right.
With the mushroom, made with the seasoned mushroom.
Oh,
Girl, they hooked us up.
I know. This is beautiful.
Listen, my brother
There's
who's
not
going to be
enough
watching, he's going to say I'm going to look greedy, but guess what? I don't business me love my food. So I'm going to enjoy myself and enjoy Haitian culture today. Care of Fritay Kreyol Restaurant. They hooked us up. Thank you guys so much. So as you were saying, so you said yes. So when you said yes, what happened?
Okay, so when I said yes, I came to the rehearsal. I met him. Wasn't starstruck because I'm not that person. But however,
Yeah.
I was very grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah. So you look, Kimani Marley and I, you were just like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
He actually reminded me of my brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So you were not really phased.
No.
Wow.
No. He's a very, very, very nice person. He was very
Yeah.
just humble.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You weren't. So it was no starstruck.
No.
You wasn't like, ah, la, 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 la. No,
No,
nothing like this.
no.
Okay. No, I respect that because a lot of people can't do that, and it feels the moment when your, what do they say, opportunity comes, it really, really kind of can overwhelm you sometimes.
Yeah.
So you spoke to him directly.
Yeah.
Wow. And how'd that conversation go?
Very short.
You're
He
just
said,
like-
I am Kimani. I'm like, hi.
Hi. Hi, I'm Debra. I'm a big deal too. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna assemble
So
this,
then,
guys.
yeah,
Cheers.
go ahead.
Father, we just bless the food. Thank you
Yes,
for
God.
everybody here, and thank you for what's happening right now. Amen.
Amen. Let me just dine in while I have the opportunity. This is actually
If you never had that Haitian cooked black rice seasoned with that black mushroom, you got to have some, guys. Come to Fritay Kreyol. I'm gonna talk with food in my mouth, but you
The
don't
food-
mind, do you? Thank you very much.
I don't think so.
So, how soon after did you start touring from the meeting with him? And he says, "What's up? We would love to have you, and please come aboard."
Well, we were actually preparing for a tour. So he had just came off of a West Coast tour in, of course, the United States, the whole California run.
Okay.
And we only had a few days to rehearse for our tour, which was the East Coast tour. After the East Coast tour, very good. We did we did a Midwest tour.
Okay.
So I'll basically say within a few days I was
Wow. So it was like a yes, and see you here you're playing.
right. It was just immediately. That's the
Wow.
music business, by the way.
Yeah. So I hear that. A lot of entertainers say it's either really feast or famine. When
Yeah.
you're on the road and you're busy sometimes, and then other times
There's-
you're kind
yeah.
of quiet.
There's
So-
a season.
When you started out with him, what was your schedule like? What do you do when people say, I'm going to be a backup dancer for like whoever or a backup singer for whoever? What is it like in terms of like your travel and your schedule?
Okay. Well, of course, it was very different because I had a 9-to-5 life forever. And then my life then consisted of rehearsing and just going over the music a lot. And then we had our few hours of rehearsal per day.
Wow.
Yeah. To prepare for the show.
So it's a job.
Yeah, it's
a
a
lot.
job. Oh, that's another thing. People think that it's like a vacation. It's
Yeah.
glamorous, but it's work. It's
So
work.
yeah, I'll let you get a couple bites
Yeah.
in while we're talking. So again, Suzette Speaks TV, Miss Debra German, singer songwriter who has been for 5+ years now working with Kimani Marley all over the world, and we're talking about just women going after their dreams. A lot of times there are folks that get opportunities like she did and was seen right place, right time, doing her thing, and then the opportunity came. But sometimes as women, we really don't feel ready, and we don't really feel worthy, and we're fearful, just like she was. I know I've been in positions where I think of an opportunity as, whoa, this would be crazy if it worked out,
Yeah.
but then you start thinking about your bills
Yep.
and all your other obligations, life, family, etc., and you want to make sure you were much more just brave and been stepping into the moment. So sometimes we don't do that, and we need to do that
Yeah.
a lot more. So she gets into this whole new world with Kimani, and so you start touring where? Where do you go, or where have you been, and what is that like?
My first show was in Mexico. So I've been to Mexico, Venezuela, a lot of places in South America. I've toured Europe, of course, the United States, Africa. I've been to Africa
Where,
as well.
where in Europe? Where exactly?
Germany, Italy. Jesus Christ. See, I told her I should have wrote this down. Germany, Italy, France. I've been to Austria,
Wow.
Australia, but that's not Europe. I've been to, what is the place everybody wants to go to? with the
Dubai.
camels? There you go.
Dubai.
How could I not remember that?
So you're going to Dubai.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Wow.
Yeah.
So literally, so I don't think people understand how big reggae music is. If you're not a Kimani Marley fan and you're not sure what his music is like, sounds like, please do check him out.
Yes.
He's really, 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 really profoundly talented as a musician.
Very much so.
So when you go overseas, does it surprise you when you're in the middle of Austria and everybody is like jamming to Kimani Marley and everybody knows every word? I think people may not know. Yeah.
Nowadays, it's not surprising. At first, it definitely was. Because they don't, in a lot of these countries, they don't speak English.
But they know the words.
They know the words.
Wow. Wow.
I was very amazed by that.
You're like,
How do
but you
you
know
know-
this song.
But we can't speak. We can't converse with each other. Yeah. It's amazing. It's a very good feeling. And to see the respect that Bob Marley has all over the world.
I can only imagine.
It brings tears. I mean, when we play Redemption song in a lot of countries, I mean, in the crowd, people are crying.
Movement. Wow.
It is a real movement.
It's like deep soul movement is what I mean. It's not at the surface level, but that's the beauty of what we're connected through in terms of soul and humanity. A lot of times music is the big and the beautiful reminder of what is universal. Love, family, being at peace with oneself, all the things that we all want are so beautiful. So if you had to do it over again, would you continue this path?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Wow, there was no hesitation in
No.
that. I like that. What are some of the drawbacks if somebody's looking at this and like, ooh, I want to pursue my own career as a songwriter, as a singer, backup singer? What are some of the drawbacks that people may not know watching your life on Instagram or on social media?
Well, first of all, make sure it's your passion. Because if you're just in it for, the luxury of, I guess, traveling, or, it looks all glitter and glamour, which there is some, you know what I'm saying? But it is a lot of sacrifices.
Wow.
A lot of sacrifices.
In terms of being away?
Time,
Yeah.
your family, unlike a 9-to-5 job, it's not necessarily consistent like that.
Right.
So just know going in that you will have some hardships, some hard times, even financially.
Yeah.
You just have to keep going, making sure that it's your passion, so that you can just go.
It sustains you. That drive sustains you even in those famine, if you will, years. Interesting.
Because it will happen.
Yeah, you're like, and the tour will end this year, and you're gonna start next year, but you don't know when. Interesting.
It will happen.
So tell me more about what surprised you most about being on the road. Were there any things that are very memorable in terms of like the moments that you least expect that happen? I don't know if Kimani will gonna be mad at you.
I don't know. I gotta be careful with this one.
Yeah, I see you're thinking like,
I'm like, skip.
what can I share?
Next.
What can I share? I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to answer this very, very safely.
Okay, you don't want to spill the tea?
Nah,
I love it.
Well, first off, I'm very fortunate to tour with musicians who are like family to me. So that is a blessing. You know, you hear a lot of stories about bands where they're fighting, you know. So that is a blessing.
Yeah. And have you ever had any run-in with fans and things like this?
Me personally?
No.
Well, not on the road with Kimani, because I perform locally as well. But I have had some instances locally, surprisingly.
Please do share. Why are you trying to keep it vanilla? Please do share. The people want to know.
You know, okay, so you're out there performing. People enjoy you. And, of course, when you're into your music, sometimes they may take your performance personally.
Oh, they thought you were singing to them?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So what happened?
So during my set, during my performance, you know, I'm out in the crowd dancing. Good with, the people. And he came up to me, he grabbed me, and he started dancing. I said, okay.
Uh-oh.
This is an old man. So I'm like, okay.
So much live entertainment.
And I was ready to, okay.
That's done.
But he wasn't ready to end the dance. So I try not to pull too much attention to it because I know once I look like something is wrong, everyone is going to stop.
Is gonna respond.
Right, you know? So I just spinned out like I was dancing.
A little carried away. A little carried away.
And when it was over, he drove. I was walking to my car, and it's like he was following me.
Wow, that's
So
scary.
it happens for real. And
More than one time? Yeah,
Yeah.
like people, wait.
it happens. It really does.
You guys take this fandom thing kind of seriously, don't you? So you got to be careful. Wow. So do you do anything as far as security, or do you feel like you have to do anything as far as how you change your performance?
It wasn't anything provocative. I mean, once someone likes your
Your
I mean,
vibe and your
right.
energy. Yeah, it's not.
As
I
far as-
wasn't insinuating that you was doing.
No.
anything
I
to
just
make
have to
it-
put that out there.
You're like, let me clarify. I was just doing me, and it ended
Right.
up kind of crazy. So interesting. So you got to really gotta be aware of what's going on
Oh,
around
yeah.
you and who's responding in what way. So tell me about your life now. So when you are looking, do you seek to go out with other musicians? Is it something that you got to go out and try out for, rehearse for? Is everything, are gigs coming as far as word of mouth? Or how do people, say you're with Kamani, is like, okay, I've played out this album and you're waiting for him to drop new music. What does that look like in terms of, like, I know for, as a journalist, a freelancer, I always have to be looking for work and pitching myself to other people.
Right.
Is it similar for you guys?
Yes and no. Well, every time you perform, people are always watching. As you said on the internet,
Yeah.
you're watching. So
Exactly.
is other musicians.
Exactly.
So is other artists. So are other bands. So when they see this, a lot of times they may call you and say, "Oh, are you free on this date?" And you go and,
And
you
so
play
you
with
get
them.
some kind of
Yeah.
sporadic.
So
Okay.
one job usually leads to other jobs.
Same here.
Word of mouth as well, like you said.
So it kind of comes and goes. So I think you as a solo artist is something I'm also curious about, because we see a lot of people who started, like Mary J. Blige. I look back and I'm like, I forget Mary J. Blige started as a background singer. And you see her as a super talented powerhouse now, and you wonder, why was she ever singing background? But that's how people hone their skills, guys. I think sometimes on this
Jamie
journey,
Foxx as well.
Jamie Foxx started as background. I think people forget that it's okay to pour into somebody else's vision and learn from their journey before you step out on your own. But it's not by chance, because they got all that experience from behind the scenes. So is there a possibility we'll see more of you as a solo artist? And what is your desire in that area?
1,000%.
Yay! Woo, woo, woo. I would love that.
1,000%.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I am now pursuing my solo career. So I'm actually working on some music, and I'll be so excited to share it with you all.
Super, super excited.
Yeah.
So is it a reggae genre?
It is some reggae. It is also some soul.
Okay.
It's a little mix, you know what I'm saying? But yes, there is some reggae, because reggae is my background, of course.
I love it. I love it. So if you had any words of advice for anybody coming up after you in terms of music, women pursuing their goals and hopefully achieving them as you have,
Yeah.
what would you tell women out there?
Well, like I said, if it's your passion, I would say go for it. I'm trying not to get me.
No.
If it's your passion, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Know that if you have the talent. I'm not being shady. I'm just being.
Oh, that's what the pause was. I was like, she getting emotional? Okay.
No.
The realness of that statement is super
because
important.
some people have passion but don't really necessarily have the talent. And you know what? Nowadays,
How do you know? How do you know the difference between passion and talent? Because I find the same thing when people want to host TV, people want to be speakers, and I want to be like, baby, you got to go back a little bit to the, practice make perfect, mindset, because you're not quite ready yet. How do you distinguish?
well,
Debra trying to say, y'all can't sing. If you want to sing, make sure you can sing.
it's
I'll
real.
say it because
It
I
is
understand what
real.
that is.
It is real. It is real. But you know what? It's so funny because nowadays you don't necessarily have to have the talent.
Yeah, they can fix you up in the studio and make
you
it
have
sound
a
like it.
look,
Yeah, they can make you
That's
sound better.
what's more important.
That's terrible
apparently nowadays.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. But
But if you're going to go hard,
how
at
would you
it,
know? How would you know? See, it's coming from somebody who knows how to sing. It's probably like hard to say.
I know it's kind of
that like I have a
'Cause I
natural
know.
talent. Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
go ask someone who's already pursuing what you're doing, or
Yes.
someone who is very, very honest,
Yes.
who's
in the industry.
In the industry.
Yeah, not your mama and them.
Right.
And somebody, your cousin in your church that love you when you sing your one favorite song every Sunday. Sorry. But somebody who could really, really tell you the truth. Okay. And let's not be beating around the bush, because it's fast failure actually helps us in life, because we can move on to other things that we're supposed to be doing. So once you know that somebody in the industry or somebody else who is not a hater but actual loving like criticism can help you get better, then you can go for it. But the passion, you're saying, above all,
as long as you have potential, you have drive, it is your passion, I feel like you can make it.
I love it.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Well, tell the people where they can find more Debra German.
Well, you can find me on Facebook. Of course, that's Debra, Debra_German, German. Oh, there's one last thing. I will be performing.
Yes.
Tomorrow at the Gardens, where I was discovered.
Yay!
In Lauderdale Lakes from 9 to 11. That's performance time, but they'll have a DJ after. Drink special 6 to 9 p.m.
Awesome. Do you perform there regularly? Occasionally? Not,
yeah,
no,
occasionally, not necessarily regularly.
Okay.
But I'll also be performing tonight with an R&B band.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
at NYSW in
Oh,
Fort Lauderdale.
I love
downtown.
it. The Jazz Club for Fort Lauderdale,
Jazz
folks. You know where we are. NYSW is a nice spot. I love. What time?
From 8.
Okay, I might come and check you out.
From 8 to 11, yes.
I love it. I love it. So you were giving us your social media handles. What's your Instagram, please?
That was Instagram.
Okay.
Facebook is Debra German, Debra German. I think I'll look familiar once you see my picture.
Check her out, guys.
Now, there's one last thing I wanted to say. Now, like she said, I was not confident at first. You know, I didn't have all the requirements what it was to be a singer. I just had a voice, potential, and I worked with it, and I kept going. And there was a lot of people that did not believe in me. So don't stop if other people don't believe in you. Believe in yourself.
What does that mean? Other people that didn't believe in you. What does that mean?
Haters.
Come to you directly and said, "Hey, you need to give this up."
Well, very few, but you would hear, you know, some people didn't believe that I was
like, oh, she thinks she can sing, but she can't sing like that kind of stuff. Oh wow.
Yeah, you know.
I think you're always gonna get that. And what they say, if you don't have no haters, you're not popping.
Hello.
So you need somebody. If you making somebody else uncomfortable, that means you have a gift. And usually it's because they see something in themselves that they feel that they lack, and they're projecting usually their insecurity on you. So that's good. So you know that if you're gonna do something great, be ready for it.
And here I am today. Yay. And you guys will see more of me and hear more of my music. So again, I thank you for this opportunity.
I'm so happy you stopped on by. Once again, we got to shout out Fritay Kreyol, Fritay Krewol, located 12750 West Dixie Highway in North Miami, Florida. Let me tell you, if I wish you guys were here to taste this fish. I wish you guys were here. They have all kinds of stuff. They have stewed chicken, stewed turkey, kalaloo, shrimp, conch. I'm looking at the menu, all kinds of marinades. The rice alone, you should make the trip for that.
They have turkey
but
as well.
everything you could want from the Caribbean on this menu. Goat, pork, I see everything. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. You know where to find me. Suzette Speaks at SUZETTE, Speaks with an S on all platforms. Love you, love you, love you. Until next time, mwah, chase the real you.
Later. Didn't do it on my phone at all.